Hey everybody, Philip here again. Just going to give a little update on the Scout project here. Just about got this thing done. So why am I working on a Scout? Well, this is a project for one of the body shops. They called and asked if I could get the chassis all restored for them while they're doing body work on the body. Updated the old motor, put a small block Chevy in it, rebuilt the transmission and the transfer case. Put disc brakes on the front. That went okay. Little conversion kit from a company called DMC Extreme. Had a couple little issues, but for the most part it went right on there. I'll go over the issues further on here. But this thing's working out pretty good. Just had to add some motor mounts. And yeah, I got this thing just about ready to go back. Hopefully this afternoon, if the weather's good, we'll load this thing up on the trailer, take it back over to the body shop boys. They can get the body shoved back on it, and then it'll come back here for me to finish up and get running. So, we got a couple other projects coming in. In the meantime, I got another 55 Chevy coming in that's going to get a rowdy little 327 with a tunnel ram on it. And I got my neighbor's 1970 Cyclone GT coming back. Put the motor in it, 429 Cobra Jet, numbers matching deal. So should be working on both of those in the next week or so. So anyways, one of these days I'll wash that thing. Anyways, have a good day. So just a couple of fitment issues here. The instructions tell you to mount the rotor on the back side of the hub. They don't tell you, at least in my case, is the back side of the hub is not machined. So I had to go stick the hub on a brake lathe, turn down that back side to get it true, and then mounted the rotor on and trued that whole assembly up. The studs that they provide could be a little better designed. They don't really lock into the hub as well as I would like, but maybe that's just not something available to do any better. The back of the knuckle here, the caliper hits that, so you got to grind this whole area down to get it to clear. I'll take a video of that after I do it, show you what that looks like. But overall, for the price, the kit's been pretty darn good. Alright, so here's the hub. Got to grind her down pretty good to get the caliper to clear. Got to do a little bit of work on the caliper also, not too bad. One other little issue I found, these kit comes with a GM metric caliper, and they supply hoses, but the hoses are for a 3/16 brake line, but the front brake line on these Scouts, as far as I can tell, all of them are 1/4 inch. So the brake hose doesn't fit. So my little fix was, I went down to the local auto parts Napa store here and got this little adapter fitting that goes from the 3/16 to the 1/4 inch line, so I could make that all work. It would have been nice if the kit came with that, because the standard guy doing this is going to be screwed in his garage when you can't hook up your front brake hoses. But overall, the kit's pretty darn good. The price is right. And it's going to be way better than the crappy old drums that were on here. So that's my little review for this. Thanks everybody. Have a good day.